hi. Oh, it's so hard just saying hi when you're recording yourself. Take two. Hey guys, I am Ms Garrett and I'm so excited to meet y'all, even if it's virtual. So to my returning students, hello, I missed y'all so much. We have a lot to catch up on. And to my new students, get ready. It's gonna be fun, I think. First, I'm going to just go over a little bit about me so you get my vibe. And then I will go over what I expect from you in order to succeed in theater arts and a little bit about what our semester will look like. That's me. I'm Ms Garrett. I love theater. I love theater so much. I'm probably the biggest theater nerd you'll ever meet. And two fun things I did this summer was get engaged to the nicest, smartest, probably best looking guy in the world. And I actually met him in middle school theater. So be careful who you introduce yourself to because you might end up marrying them. Let's see. What's another fun thing I did this summer? No. I got a house. I'm not in the house right now, but I got a different house. As some things that I'm obsessed with. Talkies and coffee and my cat. Where is he? So this is my cat, and he's kind of the mascot for the theater program at Teague Middle School. His name's Little Butt. He has a little butt. And I try to show y'all pictures of him every Friday just to lighten the mood, but sometimes he won't pose. Say hi. Okay, bye. So yes, I love theater. I love everything about it. I love teaching y'all all day long. And then I head off and I go to rehearsal in the evening. So I do professional acting in Houston. And it is so important to me to bring everything I learn from those professional settings into the classroom. For my students who want to do acting or theater professionally, I love that I'm able to give you the tools immediately. I take it immediately from one job to you, show you everything you need to know, and give you all the help I can. And for those of you who aren't interested in doing it professionally, that's totally fine. You can just be in the class for fun. I love that. You can still take these tools I give you and apply them to your other jobs or your other core classes. My goal is to teach you as much as I can about theater and life through the lens of theater. Let's go over what you can expect in theater class. I love providing a space for you guys. I said guys because I didn't know if I was going to call you kids, but I thought that would be rude. So then I said guys. Ugh. I love providing you guys a space that you can just walk in and be weird and have fun and be goofy, because the biggest thing in my classroom is none of us are cool. The only uncool thing you can do in my room is try to be cool. We're all just goofs and kind of weird, but that's what makes us awesome. So I'm the biggest loser out of anyone, so compared to me, you'll be fine. So basically, my goal is for my classroom to be your escape. I want you to be having fun. I want you to be creative. If performing in front of people isn't your jam, awesome. There are set designers, costume designers, lighting designers, sound designers, stage managers, directors, dramaturgies. There's so many aspects of theater beyond performing on stage. And it's my goal to make sure you get to be a part of the theater that makes you the most excited. That's not to say that if everyone in my classroom wants to perform, let's go for it. But if you're like, hey, this is cool and all, I hate being in front of people, I will hear you and respect you and ask that you do at least 2 in front of people performances. Listen, bad days. We all have bad days. You can ask any of my students last semester. There would be some days I'd be like, y'all, one of them days, I might not be as patient and as I should be, but I'm really going to try, but I'm letting y'all know now, I've had a stressful day. If at any point I take a minute and breathe, it has nothing to do with y'all, everything to do with me having a stressful day. I own that. You got to own your emotions, right? Like you got to own when I'm having a rough day or I'm having an awesome day. Let's go. Like you have to feel everything you feel. I ask if you're having a really rough day and you're like up to here and you're ready to pop off, don't. Just come to me. I will always greet you at the door with hand sanitizer. But come to me and say, hey, Miss G, it's one of those days. And I will say, all right, are we feeling that you want to do this assignment solo today? Do you want to read a script and write me a summary? Like, what are you thinking? Do you need to just write about your day in your journal? What are we feeling? And the 2 final expectations for my class are, please trust me. I promise you, I will not ask you to do anything for no reason, and I will not ask you to do anything I'm not willing to do. What I mean by that is, like, let's say we're doing an activity and y'all are like, no, I will hop up and do the activity first, obviously. And if ever you don't know why we're doing something, you have full permission to raise your hand. A Google Meets call, raise your hand. I'll call on you and unmute you. Once we're in person, raise your hand. You can message me on Schoology. Please do it respectfully. Please be like, hey, I was just wondering what the purpose of this activity is. That's a really good way to phrase it. Or why did you choose this activity? Also a nice way to phrase it. And I will gladly explain it to you. I put so much thought into all of our activities. So of course I'm willing to explain why I'm asking you to do something. Yes, there's always a reason, and I'm glad to provide it. Just trust that I've put thought into it. Y'all are the first thing on my mind when I make my lesson plans. I ask that we all have mutual respect while in the classroom. I see a lot of text posts on Instagram and like a lot of voiceover stuff on TikTok saying, you have to earn my respect, respect isn't given. And I personally disagree. I believe that everyone's walked a certain life and not everyone knows what everyone's been through. Therefore, you have my respect for simply arriving to this day. I will continue to respect you even if it's day 1 of meeting you. And I have that same expectation for you in my classroom. Respect me, respect your peers, and I believe that is it. Oh, also, leave the drama in the hallway, please. Y'all, do not get theater confused with being dramatic. We study drama here. We do not make it, okay? So usually I love giving a roadmap. Like week 1, you can expect this. Then week 2, we'll do this. Week 3, we'll do this. Week 4, we'll do that. But COVID. And I'm going to say that a lot. I'm going to say, but COVID, a whole bunch. Because things are different. We have a new normal. And I would hate to give y'all an expectation that you have of me only for me to not be able to meet it. Because then I've lied to you. And I don't want to be a liar. So instead, I'm going to give you the definite plans I have as we have them. So the first 3 weeks are definitely lined up for you. And I am very excited for them. We're going to be focusing on fractured fairy tales. So fairy tales with a twist. If you've seen Shrek, or Shrek's the only example I can think of. It's all the fairy tale creatures you recognize, but their stories are a little different. So we're going to do something like that. And please don't feel like, oh, Ms Garrett, I'm a big kid. Like, I'm in middle school, so actually fairy tales are dumb. No, they aren't. You think Shrek's dumb? Pfft, pfft. It's hilarious. No, what? I know fairy tales are technically for kids, but we're going to make them funnier and better. Please trust me. If you trust me, I'll trust you. It'll be great. Oh, I want y'all to do 2 fun facts, by the way, in your theater journal that's linked to your resources in Schoology that happened to you this summer. The 2 fun facts can't be nada and nothing because something must have happened. You must have breathed or watched a movie or discovered the cure for COVID and forgot to tell us. Like there was something you did this summer. So please share 2 things you did. And I'm the only person who reads your journals, so don't feel weird. I am so ready to meet y'all. I've missed y'all so much, and I can't wait for this year. It's going to be weird. It's going to be upside down and crazy, but it's going to be incredible. And I feel really lucky to go through this craziness with y'all and y'all's guardians and parents because we can get through this. I love y'all already. This is going to be a great year. Let's kick its butt. Yes. Bye. Don't do drugs. Don't get arrested. Peace and blessings.